The things you find on an iron trailer. Another John Deere 110. Got a rototiller and a blade. This is cool. You know what the difference is between treasure and trash? I guess it's who has it. Who wants it? I pulled this John Deere 110. It's a mid-70s model year, I believe. Out of some iron trailer. The guy was going to haul it off the next day, and I happened to see it. Oops, don't mind me tripping there. And made a deal and brought her home. Looks in reasonable condition for its age. Got a rototiller with it, got a front blade, and it's got a deck. I gotta get her unloaded and see what all we have here. Well, we're gonna see what we got here. So the first thing is open the hood up. And this one comes off relatively easy. Any oil? Oh, she's kind of low. That's all right. Carburetor's not stuck. Gear shift's not stuck. Well, what do you think's in the tank? Oh, gas cap's stuck. I bet she's a treat in here. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's got something in the tank, and it smells really old. And all that rust, that's not worth a damn. See if it turns over, huh? Well, first let's take that spark plug out. Might tell us a thing or two. Of course, it's a champion. I don't know how good the light is there, but it doesn't have a whole lot of buildup on it. Or rust. I think we'll put a little oil down there. There we go. I know this battery is dead. That's kind of a given. See how the old booster does. Well, we don't crank. Try to get the loser switch 2000 on there. I'm going to try out my new light from Beer Road Garage. Maybe from this side. We'll do it blind. Oh yeah. We'll get there. Very little action. Suppose she's stuck. We'll get in there and find out. Bring it around this side. There you go. You can see how this goes. Got this grass screen on the intake on the cooling on the flywheel. Got the 4 screws, bolts, however you care to call them. And these top 2 have spacers. Doesn't look like the bottom 2 have loose spacers. Oh, there's a lot of crud in there. Look at all that dirt. I think first we'll poke some of that around. Well, there's a 1/2 inch or more of crud in there. Pretty hard packed. I don't have any story on this thing, except it's sat for years. This might be evidence. Get something big on there and see if I can shear the rest of that mud. How many guesses do I get? 1 inch? Seems a little small. Might be. Oh. Can you hear that dirt peeling out of there? Now let's see what the starter does. Well, what's the chances it makes spark? Not real good. Just check for power at the coil. Be a good start, wouldn't it? She won't make spark that way. No juice at the coil. I'm just getting a 6-foot long jumper here. See if I can get on that. Not real well. It's kind of tight in there. Okay, I don't know if you can see that light. Give her a watch. There's a problem with the points. I was on the negative side, the point side of the coil, and if the points are working, that light would flash. And it dims down, but it doesn't flash. That would be why we don't have any spark. Definitely don't have any spark. So, got that kind of figured. See if it sounds like it's got compression with the plug in. I'd say she's got some compression yet. That's good. See what it takes to get to the points. Take the drill out. Here's a different perspective. Right under this cover is where those points are. Not the convenientest place to be. Well, we're going to take after it with a long screwdriver. Set you over there so I don't knock you down. Hold the cover against the screw, and when it gets to the end, you don't drop it in there and wonder where the heck it went. I'm going to watch and see if them points move. Well, they do that. They aren't crusty or anything new. Like everybody else on the internet, I'm going to put a little abrasive in there scrunch it around a little bit. I think it's getting cleaner. Move that paper in between there better. Well, I'm going to get the test light out again. Now I'm going to hotwire it again. Oh, here's another sign. See if you can see that. That means it's making a circuit, and it has to go through the points to do that. Get that plug back out so we can watch. Or I can watch and you'll believe me. That's all we got to do. I don't think the smoke's supposed to come out of that. That could be a problem. I don't know if you quite saw that. Not sure I want to repeat it for you. Well, she's no sparking. I don't know why. We'll have to do a little investigating there. But she turns over. Sounds like it's got compression. I think we might be able to make her run. Hey folks. Ended up taking a couple days off there. A couple seconds for you. Maybe even that. Came to the conclusion, one reason I didn't have spark was I was jumping to the negative side of the coil. So it went right through that wire, down to the points, smoked the points, and still didn't make any spark. And I got a real battery jumped onto this. So, we got crank yet. Still crank. I'll jump this ignition on here. Now I got magic in a can. Sorta, kinda. That sounds pretty good. It isn't blowing a big cloud out. Some of that's the oil I put in the cylinder. Not knocking or rattling. Just throwing everything off of the machine, but I think for pulling it off a junkyard trailer, or a junkyard trailer bound for the junkyard, I need to clean the fuel system up some because the nasty stuff that's in there ain't going to run through it. And then we'll see if, it wants to run long enough to move, stop. I know I got to work a little bit. The PTO engagement lever is bound up. So I don't know if it's going to mow yet this season. But hey, For pulled off an iron trailer, I think she sounds pretty good. You might see this one again. Probably will see this one again. Thank you guys for watching. Like and comment, subscribe if you want. We'll see y'all later.